Ooh, yeah. It's Auntie Mickey's house. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. You're in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat, grab a seat. Come on in and hit that light, hit that light. Oh, you're Aunt Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. Grab a seat, prop your feet. Let's sip some tea, sip that tea. Entertainment, news and spirituality. From the culture to the fun, Auntie sets the tone. Sets the tone. With a laugh and a truth, she holds the throne. She holds the throne, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Come on in now. Auntie Mickey's house. Oh, Auntie's house. You're in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat, yeah, yeah. Come on in and hit that light. Don't forget now. Auntie Mickey's house. She can roast with a smile, drop wisdom too. Break down the headlines, bring it straight to you. Straight to you, baby. Community strong, conversation grown. Real talk, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Make yourself at home, yeah. Come together, every voice is heard. Every voice. Respect the vibe, let's share the word. Oh, yeah. From the jokes to the prayers, she keeps it real. Keeps it real. Auntie Mickey's house, that's the deal. That's the deal, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. Oh yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. On in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat. Grab a seat. Come on in and hit the light. Hit the light, hit the light. You're at Auntie Mickey's. Yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. It's Auntie Mickey's house. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. You're in her house. You know you're in her house. Come on in and grab a seat. Grab a seat, come on in and hit that light. Hit that light. Oh, you're at Auntie Mickey's. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Auntie's house. Auntie's house. Auntie's house. Grab a seat, drop your feet, let's sip some tea. Sip that tea. Entertainment, news and spirituality. From the culture to the fun, Auntie sets the tone. With a laugh and a truth, she holds the throne. She holds the throne, yeah. Auntie's house. Oh, Auntie's house. You know you're in her house. Come on in and grab a seat, yeah. Come on in and hit that light. Don't forget. Auntie Mickey's. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. Oh yeah, yeah. She can roast with a smile, drop wisdom too. Break down the headlines, bring it straight to you. Straight to you, baby. Community strong, conversation grown. Don't talk, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Make yourself at home, yeah. Come together, every voice is heard. Every voice. Respect the vibe, let's share the word, oh yeah. From the jokes to the prayers, she keeps it real. Keeps it real. That's the deal. That's the deal, baby. Yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. Oh yeah. Auntie hit the light. Oh, you're where Auntie Mickey's. Yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. Oh.
Hello, everybody. It's Sunday. How's it going? How's it going? Happy day after the 4th. I hope y'all survived it well, because, man, it got kind of cuckoo out here in these streets last night with these people firing off their fireworks. And I'm glad I was not amongst the crazy. Apparently, somebody got pow-powed in the head not too far from here, up there at that casino I used to go to a lot. So, with that said, it don't look like I'm going to be going up there anytime soon. People done got crazy out there. I mean, massive crazy out there. So, I hope everybody had a wonderful 4th of July. I did. I didn't do a doggone thing but sit here in this house and watch other people go crazy on television. So, yes, everybody is hopefully still here in the land of the living, all in one piece. People playing with them big M80s, blowing fingers and hands off, and no, it ain't worth all that. I'm sorry. I am sorry. And besides, I prefer to celebrate Juneteenth personally. Let me turn this music down, it's too loud. So, anywho, I was on Lady Letitia's live earlier, and I didn't get to sit the whole live, but, apparently that desert rat, whatever you want to call her, over there in Canada is bumping her gums again. So, she's got a lot to say, but it ain't nothing changed. It's still the same old rigmarole. It's fun. You know what, Smokey, is funny you hear, because she's still saying the same old lies, same old stupid, dumb shit that she's been spewing since back then. She can't help herself. She can't come up with anything unique. It's just stupid shit, But now that she's got all these new people, it's up to us to educate them and let them know that she ain't what she comes across as in the beginning. So, if they don't find out now, they'll find out eventually. That girl ain't got the good sense God gave a turtle. She can take several seats. Her old stank self. Can't stand her. Hold on a second. Okay. So anyway, I was watching YouTube. I was watching several different videos covering the 4th of July festivities, and one of my favorite content creators, his name is Reese Waters, real funny dude, and I caught his take on the Freedom 250 debacle that y'all's orange man decided to throw out there and rip off the public in the process. But there's a special place in hell for that man. It really is. Special place in hell for that man. He's stolen billions. Him and his family have stolen billions at oh God, I just can't. I get mad every time I think about that man. But anyway, I just thought I'd do a short live just to kind of show you a little bit of Freedom 250 and how much of a cluster that turned out to be. So let me see. Let me share my screen. We're just going to kind of watch some of his video. He's really a funny dude. He is hilarious. Let me pull this up. Let me share my screen. I'm trying to Trying to get back in the hang of this thing. Okay, and I'm gonna turn down this music. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so let's watch Freedom 250. Quite entertaining. Here we go.
Government buildings to go to. The African American Museum, which is a couple blocks that way.
I say, hold up, wait a minute.
Available shelter locations include the Department of Commerce, Department of Education, Agriculture, IRS, Thomas Jefferson, the African American Museum. Hey, close the doors. I said close them doors.
I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors.
Now, the reason that they're talking about this, apparently there was some kind of a storm that hit that area last night, and they had to evacuate the grounds. And these MAGA people couldn't seem to get it together. They didn't want to believe it. They didn't want, I mean, how retarded can you be? Excuse me for using that word. I don't like to use that word, but how unbalanced can you be to hear of an evacuation and you don't believe, even though the weather is obviously getting off the chain, you know, a bad storm, and they don't want to believe that the place is being evacuated for their safety. So this is what this video is going to cover.
Shout out to all the subscribers and the members here on the channel. Don't forget to like the video. My name is Reese Waters, and this is Street Politics. Now, I'd like to first start out by wishing you... Hey! Who's still shooting off fireworks?
Bag up, Terry. Put in reverse, Terry. Put in reverse. Oh, Lord.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. What you doing, Terry? Terry, what you doing?
Ted couldn't get his chair to move. What is up with... Poor Ted. He couldn't get his chair to move, and they are going off all around him. That is hilarious.
See, y'all think y'all slick. Posting Terry every single Independence Day. Hey, y'all know my man got a parade through the city, huh? How about that? Speaking of which, Trump, that parade looked better than anything that you pulled off up to this point. How everything looking for the... Say what now?
This is a shame right here. This whole thing that they put on for Freedom 250 was such a mess that everything was falling apart. So pay close attention during this rehearsal up here with the dancers. Just pay real close attention. Somebody could have lost their life up there. Big old piece of metal.
The stage is falling apart at the rehearsal for Freedom 250. Hey, make sure everybody look up. Just make sure you have a lot going on in the air, then people won't see the stage falling apart.
That's a shame.
Did they get footage of that? They got footage. They put it on the internet.
That's somebody's daddy. That's somebody's uncle. Are you serious? Is it really that serious? Hi, Lisa. How you doing, sweetheart? That is somebody's uncle come flying in there and crashed and burned.
Now they're gonna drag you. They definitely gonna drag you.
They're gonna drag you.
The best representation you'll ever see of the fall of America. Hey, that's not true. I think the best representation you'll see would be people dumping a whole box of fireworks on a campfire at once. That would be a representation.
I gotta stop using that word. Only not too bright people. I put it like that. Only people that are not too bright would try something like this. It's a wonder someone didn't lose their life. This is why we don't go out on the 4th of July anymore, because people don't have common sense. None.
While other people, let's call them the Reese Waters of the world, gotta make do with no fireworks whatsoever.
That's me. Hey, adventurous.
Hey, let he who has not made firework noises with their mouth cast the first stone. It won't be me. It won't be me. Lord knows, me and my cousins down in South Carolina used to have to pass around one sparkler. That's how bad it was. And so you got the people dumping the whole box on the campfire at once. Then you got the people having to make noises with their mouth. And then you have the MAGGOTs that still ain't figured it out yet. They still don't know which way is up.
Lord have mercy. Why? That makes entirely no sense. Did they not set it up right before they lit it? Lord Jesus. You gotta wonder. You gotta wonder where some of these people are from.
And meanwhile, Trump, you got trauma in the air and on stage. It's looking bad, man. What'd you say? It's a storm brewing. Oh, that ain't nothing. They just booing Stephen Miller. That's all that is.
All of civilization can be fundamentally divided into two groups of people: builders and destroyers. Between the people who do the work to build, sustain, and nurture civilization, the people who serve, who sacrifice, who give, who care for others, who protect others, who defend others, and those who only destroy.
Well, he definitely deserved that. My only regret is that his wife wasn't there. Huh? Oh, they got a real storm brewing?
For your safety, please back away from the stage.
Like I said, not too bright. You don't see that wind blowing around you. You don't feel that wind blowing around you. Why do they need to be told to move? If they've been told to evacuate, why are they still sitting around? And it don't get no better. I don't know. People seem to have blockage in the brain, like that owl up there in Canada. Lord have mercy.
Hey, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, please back away from the stage.
Bring everyone back up, please. I need everyone back behind that tent.
People are being told to leave the National Mall. This is an absolute disaster for Donald Trump. Mother Nature is pissed.
I'm in DC right now. Literally everyone is running for shelter because there's a lightning storm happening. Sounds like it's about to rain. on Donald Trump's parade.
If you're going out on the Jefferson side, push to the Jefferson side of the mall. If you're going to the Madison side, push to the Madison side of the mall.
They out here flipping tables? Man, they're a little late for Thanksgiving. Normally, I like to see tables get flipped, but not like this.
You know, it's sad that this guy doesn't get the picture. He didn't get the memo in his head that, you know, clearly this thing is going to be a mess. And apparently, I understand there's a whole nother week left of this. I don't know what's going to happen with this. I mean, there's so much that has happened since this thing started. It's been one thing after another. The stage is falling apart. That old corny, whatever that arc is that they put up, the material is pulling away from it. It's not even sitting on the ground properly. I mean, Jesus, it's like a kindergarten art project. It's ridiculous.
Sure enough, they got an official announcement from Salute to America calling for immediate evacuation. Well, MAGGAs, after all y'all had seen up to this point, y'all decided to drag y'all behinds down here to D.C. Y'all asked for it.
I'm on the National Mall for President Trump's Salute to America for America 250. I was so excited to get a ticket. Everything was going great. And then this huge storm's coming in, and they told everybody to evacuate. But nobody knew what that meant, because we're like, how do you evacuate a mall? And so nobody really did it. We all kind of just hung out, and it's not raining yet, so nobody really understood what was going on. And then a bunch of really psycho people, my fellow citizens, started running to the seats.
I ain't see nothing. I ain't see nothing.
You got to pray for them.
Crazy, as if they're running away from something, which was my first instinct about the whole situation. I'm eating potato chips that are somebody left half empty because I'm not hungry.
Oh my God.
Brother.
She picked up some stranger's open bag of chips. Think about this. She picked up an open bag of chips that belonged to somebody that she has no idea and decided she would eat them. Well, MAGA, you got rotted brain. You got rot brain.
What's that? What's that, brother?
So, when that happened, it really freaked out the Secret Service, and they're behind me, so I'm going to keep walking. I'm told by a law enforcement official that they're going to start gassing people because people got trampled.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Did you say gassing people? You said they gassing people? We told y'all about that. We told y'all about it. And what y'all say? Just comply. Isn't that what y'all said?
Just comply.
Lay it on down.
It looked like it was going to happen, and it did happen. And anyway, so then they got really forceful about the evacuation situation, and like we're really yelling at people to get out of here.
I don't even know what to tell you.
Don't nobody want to listen. Them folks, you can't tell them nothing. They believe that they shit don't stink. You can't tell them nothing until something fall right on top of their head.
Mm-hmm. That sounds about right.
So I'm getting out of here because of the badge, and I really don't know what to do because they've given us some government buildings to go to, the African American Museum, which is a couple blocks that way, or the Reagan Building, which is a couple blocks that way. I know. I'm on my way out. Yep. Okay. So I got to actually just get out of the perimeter right now.
They do the right thing.
Behind the fence, you should be fine.
Behind the fence, I'll keep going. Thank you.
It's a chaotic scene on the National Mall. Several hundred people have refused to leave despite an order to evacuate because of severe inclement weather that is approaching. Some are even arguing with Secret Service agents. At one point, a crowd of people began running back towards the stage. An officer is sternly repeating the order over a bullhorn, and the crowd is booing. Many have begun chanting USA, USA. A federal law enforcement officer is trying to assure people that the event has not been canceled. Many are not convinced. One man walking by blamed the situation on, quote, liberals in the weather service, adding, I think this is baloney.
Now, you know what? Everything is the liberals' fault. Everything is the Democrats' fault when it comes to these mega people. Like, people can control the weather. Like it's a conspiracy. Yeah, we turned up the weather so you couldn't have your little corny Freedom 250 event. Come on, man.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Obama did it. Yes.
Nah, because if you're still on board at this point, you are fully indoctrinated with right-wing propaganda. Wouldn't be no liberals in the weather service at this point. Y'all making stuff up.
A few moments later.
I'm telling y'all that someone with an extreme case of TDS geoengineered this weather in D.C. Same way they geoengineered Trump's inauguration to be one of the coldest in U.S. history. People with TDS hate Trump more than they love America.
Let's come here.
Shut your stupid ass
For real.
Say that fuck. What is your dumb ass say it?
I got a question. What was going on Election Day? Yeah, in 2024, when we had the presidency, was the geoengineering machine? It was down. It was kind of like the McDonald's shake machine. It just be on the fritz. You never can tell.
Hello, it's called God.
By the way,
that's right.
Did you say something about the African American History Museum?
Flashback.
They've given us some government buildings to go to. The African American Museum, which is a couple blocks that way, or the Reagan Building, which is a couple blocks that way.
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
Available shelter locations include the Department of Commerce, Department of Education, Agriculture, IRS, Thomas Jefferson, National Museum of American History, the African American Museum.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, close the doors.
Close the doors.
I said close them doors.
I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors.
By the way, you can bet your life this is the first and last time the administration directs people to the African American Museum. That's why they be sounding so crazy whenever they talk about anything historical. That's exactly right. That's why it was so ashy. Every time we saw the footage of the 12 people milling around it, that's why they look so ashy and unseasoned. MAGGAs had to seek refuge in the National Museum of African American History and Culture. There's a message there.
I bet they just about shit when they had to go in there for cover. I bet they just about shit. Oh my God, we're going in the black place, in the place where the blacks are. We can't go in there. Oh God, I would have paid to see that in person. Yes, God is definitely trying to tell them something. They better get it right before it's too late.
Not as clear as the message they gonna get. If they gotta be in there, lock the doors and play nothing but Malcolm X speeches.
That's right.
That's it. That's it right there. That's what now that's the way to prepare for whatever nonsense you about to get tonight. I'm on board with that. Oh no, they gonna be mad, but they need to hear it. MAGA is mad, but what do they expect? Dear leader fired the pros and handed the event to cronies. He does not give a S about your suffering. Ah, yes, that's right, MAGA, because y'all wanted to own the libs so bad that y'all wouldn't listen when we talk about how unqualified some of the people your dear leader put in charge.
Probably some people from the kindergarten class down the street. Oh my God, he hired some literally bottom of the barrel engineers or whatever you want to call them to do whatever they needed done, and paid them, allegedly paid them millions of dollars. You know, he took a cut. This is the greatest swindle of this country of all time. This man has swindled and conned so much money into his pocket. And cold part about it, he ain't gonna live long enough to really spend it. Honestly. That's sad. Hey, Lady Letitia. Okay, hold on. It says, hi, Auntie. I'm at the movies with the family. When I get home, I'll try to get on. Okay. I'll probably be done by then, sweetie. But enjoy the movie, sweetie. I'll be back up some other time soon.
Now you need them to, be good at their jobs.
Yeah.
Oops.
How ironic.
Check it out. Spent an hour and a half in line that barely moved. We left, extremely disappointed. Logistics were terrible. The fare was one of the main things I wanted to do while here. Instead, I and many others just stood in a line. Terrible. Oh. You rotten MFs. My family and I have been in line for 2 hours. This is absolutely unacceptable. If you cared about safety, you'd exhibit better event planning and execution. Much of what I've observed was entirely predictable. I presume you have little better than interns running your comms and contingency planning. Yesterday was disgraceful with basic heat safety measures completely overlooked. Who made the call to lock people out of the state fair yesterday, removing access to water and cooling centers, leaving them in the sun sitting for hours in a line without water or anyone checking for heat distress?
And then you want to turn around and charge these people $5 and $10 for a bottle of water. They weren't allowed to bring anything into the event. Oh, it was awful. All to make a buck. All for this orangutan to make a buck. Wouldn't allow these people to even bring water in. Oh, you're going to come in and buy my stuff. Man, please.
Now, wait a minute, MAGA. When those same comms people are out here posting racist memes and dropping anything they possibly can to motivate the worst among you, then it's fine. Then interns is totally fine. But now you need them to actually communicate a message. Now you need them to be good at your job. That's how that goes. Hey, you know what? If you need something to cool you out in the sun, take that Own the Libs out your bag. Take that Own the Libs out your bag and just squeeze it on you. They give you a little bit of relief. It certainly will. Hey, that Own the Libs will bring your body temperature right down. It certainly will.
Oh man! Hey!
Hey, Trump. I don't know what you're gonna do because you got a whole mess down there. And you got a bunch of people milling around mad. So you gonna need to fill this mall up real quick, or this speech is just gonna look a whole mess. You brought who down there now? Members of the group Patriot Front ride the metro as a commuter looks on during the 250th anniversary of U.S. independence.
This is priceless. This is priceless. That's crazy.
That lady looks like mom. That lady looks just like mom. Oh yeah.
Look at this mess. 100 and something degree
You're
weather.
doing good, bud. You're doing good. We got plenty of stuff.
How many viewers we
Yes,
got?
hold on, sweetie.
We're up to 460 now. Let's go.
It's incredible.
What's up, YouTube? You guys having fun? Happy 250, guys.
Happy 250. I know it's hard to see the screen. Can we get ones in the chat? If audio, video, all that's good, can we get ones? Is everybody doing okay? If we got 460 people in here, then
can we get ones in the chat for a total Aryan mockery?
Ones in the chat for total Aryan mockery, total Aryan victory, total Aryan Anglo.
She is all of us right now. Whatever this emotion is, it's the perfect one for today. Salute to that sister.
Okay.
She's channeling Louisa Jenkins. May she be safe. I knew I had seen that look before. I knew I had seen that look before. Shout out to her. And I couldn't be more pleased that it was us right here in the nation's capital.
That look on her face was priceless. That was the picture of the day. The picture of the whole 4th of July festivities. To have the look on her face told it all. Priceless. You can't beat that. The link is in the chat, Lady Letitia.
How we do. That's how we do in DC. By the way, send that footage to because I made a video a couple days ago where they were trying to admonish the libs for not participating in Trump's Great Stroke Fest. This how we celebrate in America. This how we celebrate in America. Yeah, go ahead and send that. Because it wasn't enough that we had the whole Confederate flag down on the mall. Now we got Confederate people. I call fake. Looks more like Antifa in costume. No one should be allowed to cover their faces. From Laura Ingram.
Can you believe that? Look at what they got on. It's 100+ degrees in DC yesterday. And they wearing all this. I mean, really? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Somebody said, who cares? Clearly you don't. That's why you're gone. Toodles.
Who want to tell her? Because Antifa is 100% white males in khakis, and they hate fascism so much they hide their faces while they're fighting for it in public. You know what I mean? Hey, Laura, you're not talking to your audience. I know your audience don't hold you accountable for nothing you said before 5 seconds ago, but y'all talk about who Antifa is, and now you got a bunch of white males. So what you want to do with that, huh? Oh, wait, and there's this too. OMG, she's so dumb. His name is Thomas Rousseau. Oh, yeah, there's that part. The racists don't like when you take their racist credit away.
Oh, no.
You know, they like, I want full credit for my racism. You don't, hey, this ain't the Jaylen Brown trade. I'm not getting 20 cents on the dollar for my racism. Give me I want my full racism. They want their credit. Give it to them, Laura Ingram.
People always ask me why I go so hard against Republicans, and this is why. This is a Black resident on a commuter bus this morning, surrounded by white supremacists, on America's 250th birthday. And not surprisingly, not a peep out of any Republicans online about this at all. So next time, before you ask me why I'm going after Matt Nuclear from the Daily Wire, why I'm going after Ben Shapiro, why I'm going after Turning Point USA, Charlie Kirk, all of these people, I want you to remember that image. And I want you to remember the silence of all of the Republicans that said nothing about that, but wanted to say something to every single Democrat that had something to say about Charlie Kirk after he died. And to be honest, I don't even think I'm aggressive enough towards Republicans. I'm just responding with the same energy that they have towards us. You will never hear Republicans say anything about an image like this. They didn't say anything after Charlottesville either. Why is that? It's because this is the country that they want to see. This is what they truly want to see. If they didn't, they would be speaking up. When they went to go cast their vote for Donald Trump, this was the hope that they would see on the 250th anniversary of America. Any Democrat that wants to say that we're being too aggressive or that we should tone it down and everybody should be nice, fuck those Democrats. If you care about this country, you're going to fight for it. So happy 4th of July, and remember to follow me to unfuck America.
Now, ma'am, I appreciate your allyship. Shout out to you for going hard in the paint. You said everything that needed to be said, but no, she good. She channeling Louisa Jenkins. No.
Not to mention the little town in Arkansas. They want to create an all-white town in Arkansas, but everything's falling apart because they can't get any people of color to build it for them. Oh God, you can't make this stuff up. You can't.
We good on that. Not to mention the fact that we done commandeered the whole White and Proud Facebook group.
Oh, this is
hilarious. We having a whole roast on the White and Proud Facebook group. Don't worry, we got a whole video about that coming up. And one more thing about the Patriot Front. What happened here? Huh? What y'all got going on? Huh? What y'all got going? Now that's how you know exactly who it is. That's how, because we ain't no way we walk around in public like that.
Swamp ass. Y'all go ahead and grab your tea and have a seat. And they can't even go in the reflecting pool to cool off.
Nope.
So the Patriot Front that rolled up in Washington, it's about 400 of them. They rode the train. Y'all, these folks was looking at them like they crazy as hell. Y'all, they out there in them thick ass khakis and them long ass shirts with the mask over their face, sunglasses and hats. I know they hot as hell. At 11 o'clock this morning, it was 98 degrees in Washington.
Lord, have mercy.
And it felt like 106 degrees. It's an extreme heat warning. And they out there dressed to the nines talking about reclaiming America. What's going to happen is they're going to be out there reclaiming a heat stroke. Frumpy Dump's Great American Fair was shut down again yesterday, told the people to proceed to the next exit because of the extreme heat. Baby, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. I thought y'all was going to be draining the swamp.
Look like they done pissed all over themselves. That's a shame.
Bringing the swamp ass. God declared it.
Ooh, that's gotta stink.
I don't know about y'all, and I really tried hard to find this video, but every time I think about the Patriot Front, I think about that training video that was leaked a few years ago that showed how they frisk each other. And y'all, I swear, the music in the background was bow chicka wow wow.
Racist morons flying Confederate flags on the 4th of July when they just told us in America we don't fly foreign flags, but the racist traitor foreign flag is perfectly fine. Now that is a wonderful bit of hypocrisy, but my favorite, specifically as it relates to the Confederacy and the Yahtzees. Real American patriots do not wave the Yahtzee or Confederate flags. We had 2 wars about this. You're 0-2. So let me get this straight. Not only do you want to introduce on the day of our 250th anniversary.
Hey, Lady Letitia. Uh-oh. Did it work, sweetie? Let me try it again. Hold on. Okay.
Hi.
Hey, Lady Letitia.
Yes, girl. I just came from the movie, so I don't want to interrupt your show, but I was going to stream it as well from my end, if you don't mind.
Not a problem. You know, anytime, girl. Anytime.
Okay.
Anytime.
I'll go back on mute. Hello, chat. And once I get home, I'll connect, though.
Okay, hon.
Okay.
All right.
Celebrating America. Not only do you want to introduce a hate group, you also want to hearken back to a secession that went to war with the country. That's what you want to do on July 4th. And y'all didn't say a word. Y'all not going to beat these allegations. Not like this. Now, you can't have it both ways. You can't have it, oh, these liberals, they hate America. Huh? You can't. Hey, pick your racism. Pick your racism. You want to be out front or you want to be covert? Because the out front is killing the covert right now.
Big time.
Killing it.
Big time.
That's about how things were looking, Trump. That's about how things were looking. But we can do you one better. 1976 verse 2026. Look what he's done to our country.
Wow.
That looks about right. That looks about right. Well, this should be interesting. With the makeup of the group and whatnot, celebrating America after they've been out baking in the sun, running away from your authorities and rolling the dice on lightning because of your need for appearances.
Wow.
For everyone standing in the mass of people trying to get into the National Mall, this is the single door everyone is being sent through.
One door. Think about that. All those people and only one door to exit. One door to exit. That's hilarious. Just like these, let me shut up. I'm not paying them no mind. Let's keep it pushing.
A single door.
Nothing bad can happen. It can only good happen.
Well, you know what they say.
Shit.
When one door opens, Trump is going to sell the secret to how they got it open to a foreign government in exchange for crypto. That literally is what they say. Hey, Trump. Good luck saving this, player.
Okay.
Tonight we come together for one of the most joyous and glorious milestones of
Hey,
all time.
Snowdrop.
And you know what that is, 250.
I'm sorry, come again.
He
And
can't
next
talk.
to it, we also have the flag that was given to that immortal, just a fantastic.
No, that ain't it. That ain't it.
Few heroes remind us of these truths, more than William Carney, who escaped slavery to become a Union soldier in the Civil War, which was a very big deal at the time.
Yes, it was a big deal.
You think? He's very limited in his vocabulary. He can't help it.
And apparently, according to your audience, they want it to be a big deal again, but just with a completely different ending. That's what y'all been going for this entire time. Well, at least they kept the shots tight. Hey, y'all not supposed to show back there. Yeah. Y'all got the crowd receding like my hairline. Hey, where did Patriot Front go? Why they not in their seats? What they doing over at the FBI? Hey, just get off stage, player. Just get off. Hey, just put the fireworks on.
This is funny. Polly, I put the link in the chat if you want to pop up as well. This is hilarious. But this is what they wanted. They just didn't want it like this.
Yeah, just put the fireworks on. Hope everybody forget about all of this.
Wow.
Oh my God, that was so funny.
Hey, Trump.
Isn't
Trump.
it cringe?
I know you ain't sleep. Wait a minute. You did all this and you sleep?
He took another nap. Oh, he'll never let us down on that one. He got the nerve to talk about Sleepy Joe, but this dude is Coma Don. He goes into a coma every day. Oh my goodness.
I can't believe it. He is asleep. You
He
can't
is
do
knocked
that.
out.
It's so embarrassing.
Yes, Polly, it was a firework of a guy farting. How genius. It was him. They need another one of him sleep, right? Just like in this chair. Wow.
Oh, we coming back. Yeah. We definitely coming back. We think y'all got a whole nother week of the Great America. You really thought people was coming back? Y'all got a whole nother week? You know I'm gonna have to do another video, right? You know I'm gonna have to, if you got a whole nother week of this, we gonna drag it. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. And I wanna give a special shout out to.
Okay, that's just accolades to his people. But can you believe that? Can you believe that? Everything that this guy touches turns to shit.
That was
Everything.
hilarious. Was that the guy and he was passing gas? Oh, there's some cows out there, Kara. Look.
That's exactly what that was. It was
Oh.
a
Oh my
demonstration
goodness.
of someone bent over Putin. Was that his tribute to Putin? Oh, that was awful. That was awful. But yeah, and I guess they've got a whole week left of this shenanigans. Every day is something new that's messed up with this whole Freedom 250. And I know you know the story behind it. Used to be America 250, and then he stole all the money and hired his cronies. You know, because America 250 was a different situation. Freedom 250 is his. So he made all this about him, and all the money that's been collected and used for this event went into his pockets and his friends' pockets. This man has been ripping us off for the longest now, but it's gotten to the point where he's not even hiding it. Not one bit. He's not even hiding it.
Yeah, he's just doing it in our faces.
Doing right in our faces.
He's doing it in our faces.
But there, you know, it's unfortunate because I've never envisioned we've never had a president that would have the mitigated gall to even attempt to pull off crazy stuff like this. Ever. You know, from the Reagan to both Bushes and Ford and even Nixon. You know, Nixon was the criminal amongst all the presidents until this one came along. He's Nixon 4.0, not 2.0, 4.0. So it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
he's in a
absolutely
class all by
crazy.
himself.
Absolutely. So this storm that came up, it was like a lightning storm, and they're trying to get these people to take cover, get out of the way or whatever. They didn't want to believe it. What, you can't look up in the sky and see what's going on? It's like, what, you got a death wish? What's going on with your brain cells? So I don't know. I don't know. The more that MAGA disintegrates, the ones that continue to try to hang on, those are the diehard, we got a problem upstairs MAGAs. Those are the ones that there's no hope for. There's no hope for those.
No.
You know, but
My mother used to go to this. Sorry, Auntie Mickey. My mother used to go to this little church and Bible study at her apartment complex or her assisted living place that she lives at. And they were talking about Donald Trump like he was God.
That's what they
You know, and
yeah.
it was weird. And we're talking about my mom's age, 78 and up.
Yeah.
And with that mentality.
Yeah. It's definitely
like you
a
were
cult.
saying, with that MAGA mentality, that cult like. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cult. It's a cult following. And what really gets to me is that they put Christianity in the middle of it. And there is nothing Christ-like about all this. Nothing. How do you even fix your mouth to put Christ's name in the middle of this debacle, this behavior? You know what I'm saying? But they do, you know. It's just crazy. I mean, we live in a crazy country.
For it.
Mm-hmm. We live in a crazy world, and it's a crazy country because these other countries, they have their issues too, but United States is a laughing stock now. I mean, literally a laughing stock all over the world.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. So how was your movie? What'd you see?
It was great. We went and saw where we went and saw the Minions.
Oh, how appropriate.
What? Say hi, say hi, Auntie Mickey.
Hi, Auntie
Hey,
Mickey,
beautiful. Look at that. Oh, that's so cute. That gives Minions a good name. The Minions we know.
Eyes. Do you know that, Monster?
Okay, so thank you and bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. She is beautiful.
He was like, I was talking, Daddy.
Snowdrop says, tell us all about the Minions.
Oh, it was great. They were looking for a boss, someone they could be bad with, like a minion boss. And they couldn't find one. And so, should I spoil the movie? They couldn't find a boss. So some kind of way they went into the movie business, and it becomes like a story in a story. It was weird. But they needed a monster for their story. So they went and they got a real monster, and it was
we could have helped him out on that one.
Right. Maggot.
Okay. Thomas the Train, the pancake face. Yeah,
exactly.
That would have been perfect.
Exactly. Perfect. The perfect monster. Absolutely. You got it all. You got everything. You got villain. You got dangerous. You got horror. You got everything with that thing.
Yep.
Well,
It
is a demon.
Yeah, she's still bumping her gums.
Oh,
I'm sure,
yeah.
Well, I know you saw that already, but yeah,
the one from yesterday with her whining like a baby, because she
always does that.
Yeah, she's whining and saying that we're whining, but no, you're the whining. You're the whiner, because you're the one that can't handle the truth. And then when someone says the truth about you, you flip out and lose it and want to, I'm going to debunk it. You can't debunk the truth.
No.
It is what it is.
No.
You are a monster.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't seem to think so, but she doesn't. She's so disconnected with reality that there's no. You can't sugarcoat this mess.
Yeah, I think there's something psychologically wrong with her.
I do too. I mean, she's definitely disconnected. She's got some screws loose, as the old folks used to say. There's a couple screws loose.
Yes. I love it. I love it. Yes, you got a few screws missing, girl.
Yeah.
More than a few, though. Because it's something wrong with you. I ain't never met evil until I met that. That thing my mom said it. She said she's evil.
Yeah.
I said, I know, Mom.
Well,
here she goes. My mom says, she's still messing with you. I said, when is she not? I said, as a matter of fact, she did something recently that was stupid and degrading and, right up her alley to do, was to get a video of someone saying that about my daughter, but it was okay for her to post it so people can watch it over and over and over again. And she had the nerve to say, oh, I wanted to get everybody's reaction about how it would look when Kimmy said it. I wanted to see her audience reaction.
Why would you want to see that?
Why would you want to see anyone's reaction? You sick. She's sick.
She's running out of shit to talk about. So she has to backpedal to the past.
Yeah, she does.
She has to backpedal to the past and talk about whatever she can hold on to, But yeah, Polly, she just made it look worse.
She sure did.
That's all right. Ain't no good gonna come to that nonsense.
No, it's not. I thought the same thing. I said eventually. I said karma hasn't came to your door yet, honey.
Not yet.
No, we will all know. I will know. Trust.
Yep, absolutely.
Because the things that you have done on this application is just inhumane, like you. She's inhumane.
Yeah, she can't. I don't think she can help it. I think that there is something wrong with her. She's definitely got a screw loose. And, to burst out at other people and say what she says is just further indicative of her lacking upstairs.
Lacking totally. Completely.
Exactly.
And then it's really mind-boggling when it starts to justify its behavior. It really gets weird. Here's the food, sweetheart.
Well, her insults have even dried up. I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Auntie pick me. Okay, since I'm Auntie pick me, then you're Maggie fuck you. That's how about
right.
I can be Auntie pick me and you can be Maggot fuck you. There
Thank
we go.
you.
Chew on that. Chew on that.
I know.
And try not to break that crack. Shoot. Yeah, but she's just rehashing old shit that has nothing to do with what's going on in the world today. And
Nothing.
Same old shit, different day. I fell in love with Quiet Storm. Bitch, please. You are so gone. You are so gone.
Yeah, like that's a talking point, or that's a story, or if that is even true. The thing is that she's a liar. And that's what she does. She goes around and she lies and she manipulates and she lies. She added thief to her line of onto her resume. Yes, girl.
Scam artist.
Scam artist. Thief. Yeah. She stole $200 from Lady T. I say she stole it because she lied and said she was going to give it back, but she didn't. And then she lied about it being stuck. And it just got more lieish.
Yeah. The lies
She used her.
Yeah. She's definitely clout chased.
For real.
Lady T. She really did. But that's gonna be a big mistake. It really was a big mistake, but it's gonna get even bigger as time goes on.
Yeah. Yes.
Because her allies are far and few between.
And those don't count.
Yeah.
Especially one of them. Especially two of them. Especially a group. Listen.
Wow. Polly, did you want to hit the link, sweetheart? Polly, did you want to hit the link and come up?
And I didn't get to Polly's today. I've been trying to get to, I got to your story today. On Danny, because I did a recap on it.
Yeah.
Because I wanted people to hear what she did to you and how she was asking him, reaching out to Danny for your name.
Yes, she did.
And Danny wrote back the most.
Set her straight.
Got her quickly. And told her, I don't run around doxing people.
And this is after everything had been settled. That's the thing that got to me.
That's worse.
Because, without going into a whole lot of detail to talk about that other scammer, Quiet Storm.
Right.
He fooled a lot of people. Well, not just me, but a lot of people. So, once the truth was completely out on this end, You know, me and Danny, we spoke, and she understood where I was coming from. I understood where she was coming from, and I even understood where Maggie was coming from. But the problem with Maggie is that Maggie used all that for content, and that's it. And she could not let that go. She couldn't let it go.
She
You
used
know,
it against you instead
yeah.
of,
And then
she
added
tried to
shit
make a
to it.
mockery out of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She added stuff to it. Now, how you gonna sit up here and talk crazy about me and his daughter are cool? You know,
Right.
me and his daughter are
Exactly.
cool, but you can't
Have
even fix
no
your mouth to
one.
have a conversation with her. But you all
Oh,
down for, you all down for the get down, but you can't even have a conversation with Smokey. So you need to take your big pie looking face on up out of here. Looking like Thomas the Train, choo choo.
I love it.
Middle-aged mutant ninja turtle. That's exactly what
Yes.
she is.
Mm-hmm.
Just ridiculous.
She's ridiculous.
I'm gonna
She's
start
ridiculous.
calling her Patches.
She's fading in the wind, like how the
Mm-hmm.
wind is blowing. Don't nobody
Mm-hmm.
care no more.
No.
It's in the car. I forgot to get it.
I'm gonna call her Patches.
Did I forget the
Patches.
car? I probably did. Sorry, I'm too much.
Would you left something in the car?
He went to go get it.
Oh,
I
okay.
think
Okay.
so. He said I left the soda, but I feel like I didn't. I wouldn't have left that unless I was preoccupied with myself.
Okay, hold on. Polly's coming to the stage. Hold on
Okay.
for a second.
I brought it in. I knew it.
Hey, Polly.
Hello. Hi,
Hello,
can you
love.
hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, where?
Hear you just
How
fine.
are you?
Just ducky. How about you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. That when you were showing the Donald Trump thing, it was so funny.
Oh my God. That was what they
The
call
fart thing
that
got
was
me.
a real clusterfuck right there. That right there was the epitome of a clusterfuck, and it's going to continue and continue. You know that arch that they built?
Yeah.
Have you seen that arch up close?
No, I haven't. I
It's
haven't.
falling apart. It's
Oh
like some kind of
gosh.
a kindergarten paper mache program project. It's all bunched up in places, and pieces are falling off. It's not flush with the ground. It's hideous. It's hideous. This whole thing that he put together for the 4th of July that was supposed to be for this country turned out to be about him, and true to form, anything about him is garbage. And that's exactly what it turned out to be, garbage.
Of course. I think didn't he go to like school or something for construction?
He probably put it on paper, but that man ain't sat in no classroom.
Yeah, I
But
think he faked
that's
his way through school, or did he even go?
I don't
that.
think so.
Yeah,
Well,
I
he
don't
graduated
really
from high
know.
school.
I don't think he did. He had a rich daddy
Yeah.
that left him a bunch of money.
Yeah,
And,
like something like that. And he was
just,
this big, smart businessman, supposedly.
yeah, with all those bankruptcies. I mean, he's been a big
Right.
failure for years and years and years. But, he's a con artist. That's how he
Mm-hmm.
stays with money in his pockets. He cons people.
And
Goes out.
who knows what else he does? Because remember, he was on that list,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
multiple
Absolutely.
he was on that
times.
list.
Hmm.
I know
But
that's right.
I think this dude is trying to get as much dirt done as he possibly can because he knows he's on his way out.
Oh, I hope so.
I believe
Oh,
he's on his way out. The man is rotten from the inside out. He's literally rotting away.
yeah, I believe it. He looks like one of those lizard people because
Yeah.
I don't know what part of him is actually natural and real.
Well, did you see the video I put up? I can't find it right now, but there was a video I put up last week where him and Macron and his wife were walking up some stairs, and the back of his toupee
Yes,
had flipped forward.
I did. I did.
That was hilarious, and he couldn't feel that. Didn't you feel a
Right.
draft? No draft or nothing. Come on,
That you
man.
got to think about, like, what is, is he numbed up or something for him not to feel
Exactly.
nothing?
Exactly.
Nothing. Okay.
Dude is he's a hot mess. And as each day passes by, he's one step closer to checking out.
Yeah, and like you said earlier, the audacity for him to call Joe Biden old.
Right. Call him Sleepy Joe. Hey, just hot flashing. He gonna call Biden Sleepy Joe, but this goes to sleep every chance he gets. He went to sleep
Right.
at that event last night.
And you got to think about it, fireworks are loud. So
But this dude sits up all night tweeting people,
Right.
social media stuff. He sits up all night and racks his brain with crazy stuff to put on social media. And then he ends up having to, take little cat naps throughout the day. He's obsessed. He's
He
obsessed.
is.
Oh my, he's so obsessed with Obama, it's ridiculous.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wait a minute. Maureen Ingleson said Trump looks like an overstretched condom.
Oh my God.
Oh, hell no. Oh, but so appropriate.
Because he looks a mess. I don't even know. I don't know what kind of work he's done, but he does not look natural.
No. But what really saddens me, what
Who's
really
that
shocks
bad?
me, is the people that surround him are just as incompetent as him.
Yes. And
That's the sad
complicit.
part. Yes. Just
Who
as
said he looked
incompetent.
like a stretched out condom?
Stretched out condom. I hope
Somebody.
that's before use.
Oh my God.
Maureen.
Yeah, you just I went to a visual. I did.
Yeah, that was gross. That was nasty, but so appropriate. That's all
Wow.
I could say. So appropriate. But he surrounds himself around incompetent people. And
Right.
he's so incompetent he doesn't realize that they are too. And
Right.
that's the scary
Right.
part about it. Because with that kind of incompetence in office, you can have us in all kind of binds that we could never get out of.
That's the part, he doesn't, I mean, that's the thing. He doesn't have to worry about the long term. Because
No.
he's gonna, let burn this bridge on fire and then, skedoodle with all the money he robbed us from
And he
taxpayer money.
he'll throw his own kids under the bus. He don't care. He only cares about himself.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I mean, he could care less about people in general. He
Mm-hmm.
doesn't care about he matter of fact, he hates his people. He hates them. All of his supporters, those farmers.
Yes.
Oh, he's done them so dirty, and they allowed him to do them dirty not once but twice, hell, 3 times. They voted for him. They keep voting for this dude, and each time he cooks them more than the last time. It's sick.
Right.
It's really sick.
He's using them and he's
Oh,
playing
yeah.
it's really sad because I don't know what words, keywords, I don't know what, but he attracted a type of person. And
Yes.
that type of person is also uneducated on certain topics just enough to actually be able to truly believe in some crazy conspiracies.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And
I mean, and it's sad.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And the
sad.
weird thing is that, you know, I think he did that on purpose, not just to manipulate the people and create confusion and all that, but also because he knew that something like the list was
Mm-hmm.
coming up, and it
Mm-hmm.
sounds so insane that
Yeah.
might as well put other conspiracies to kind of hide that and make it seem like, oh, that this is another conspiracy too. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, to create all this confusion when really the clear, you know, truth was that there was something horrible happening and he was part of it,
Yeah.
a lot more than he will admit to.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna pull up this video here that's talking about the grift, the family grift. Hold on just a
Yeah,
second. I'm gonna
totally.
let me pause this real quick, and I'm gonna share this. This is from the Midas Touch Network. This guy's always riding Trump big time too. He can't stand him. He can't stand him. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay, let me pull. Y'all give me just a second. You know, I'm still trying to get back in the swing of things.
It's okay. You got to practice. That's the only way, you know?
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Breaking the Trump family's way for rare earth minerals and for cryptocurrency. The Wall Street Journal editorial board writes, assuming all of this is legal, it's still an unseemly display using the presidency for family profit. It's hard to believe the Trump boys would be able to do the same deals if Dad wasn't in the Oval Office. The main difference between Hunter Biden's foreign dealings and the Trump projects is that the Trumps are brazenly open about theirs.
Hold on a second. This is a Fox News report?
Donald Trump has turned the White House into his own ATM.
Last year, the Wall Street Journal reported about Binance, the crypto exchange. Binance took steps that catapulted the Trump family venture's new stablecoin product, enhancing its credibility and pushing its market capitalization up from $127 million to over $2.1 billion.
You know what? It's bad when Fox is coming after you. Let me put Lady Letitia back up. You back, sweetie? Lady Letitia, are you back? Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's bad when Fox News is talking against
it is.
Yes.
Hold on just
really,
a second.
because that's like his ally, ain't that?
Okay, CC, you're not blocked, sweetheart, because I see you. I see you in the chat. So you're not blocked. Yeah, see, CC, you're not blocked, sweetheart.
I think she's saying.
Well, Snowdrop says CC is blocked to do, and CC said that before, but I checked it out.
Yeah.
Oh, you're chatting
sure
on my
did.
panel. I mean, her panel. Okay.
Yeah, that's what she's doing. Yeah.
Well, I could not find you anywhere. I don't understand why it's doing that, because I didn't find you anywhere as being blocked.
The only way that I check is like I'll take their channel name and I'll go to their channel and I'll click on the right side and it'll say if they're hidden or whatever. But she has to send you her screen name. CC, email Auntie Mickey your channel name, your username, and then we'll look it up and see if it's hidden or something, and I'll walk Auntie Mickey through it to see. Because there's another way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I have to unlock Victoria. Right. And I have to do it that way. I have to individually go because I didn't know any other way.
Yeah. I went through that I got a whole list of blocked people, like 300 and something people. And not one of them was CC.
Oh.
Not one of them.
And then
CC.
CC.
I'm wondering if I made her, I wonder if I
The
made
only
her.
other option is CC can create a new username.
Yeah, I don't want her to have to
Yeah.
do all that. Yeah, I still have just hot flash, and yeah, I still have Zelle under my email. Yes, ma'am, I do.
Oh, this is so cool.
Okay, let me start this guy back up. This isn't the real Midas guy. He's filling in for the Midas Touch, but this is the Midas Touches network, and they go all in on him.
Fox News with the caption, biggest grift of all time. I mean, somebody get the Colbert popcorn meme at the ready. See, Trump's annual financial disclosure was released on Tuesday by the US Office of Government Ethics, his first time reporting since second term as president. And the figures were astounding, including over $1 billion from his family crypto side hustles, including making $635 million from those Trump meme coins and another $500 million from World Liberty Financial, the crypto venture the 80-year-old founded with his sons Don Jr. and Eric that sells products including, quote, governance tokens. Now, the response to this release was swift, with most of us who are not cocooned off from reality calling to attention the juxtaposition of the current state of affairs in the country, where people are struggling to afford groceries while the president enriches himself to the tune of billions and is just renovating the White House on the daily like a rich wine mom during COVID, but still we're expected to believe he's the man of the people.
That's very frustrating to actually hear that. And like I said, I don't do the politics and stuff, but to hear that come from another American that, you know, is not getting $2 million put in their pocket.
Okay, just hot flashing. Thank you. And CC, you said it's the Nina's Touch. I got you. So I wrote it down. I'm going to check that out. Okay. Yeah, she's this chick right here is very disappointed. I can imagine being a Trump supporter and just that light bulb goes off one day and says, okay, do you get it now? Shoot.
Billion. 2 billion, 2 million, 2 trillion. You know, that's a lot of money. You know, that's a lot of money, and that would help out a lot of people around here. A lot of homeless people. You could open shelters. You could really help somebody out with that.
Somebody's making money on the side. It's not me. That's all I got to say.
Is it frustrating?
It's frustrating that you see your president getting richer and richer, and the middle class is getting poorer. And that's about it.
Life in America right now, the economy's tough. People are struggling, you know, and hopefully it'll change.
He definitely made lots of promises, and he made them seem like they were going to come a lot quicker, faster than they were to ever come or ever will come. Like 90% of all the elections in the past, you know, the candidates, they promised the moon and fall short at the end of the day. But I mean, I don't think it was the Donald Trump that we saw in 2016, and I don't think that he can make up for it in what's left of his current term.
And while Trump took part in a softball interview with CNBC's Joe Kernan on Thursday, who asked him about his latest presidential payday and mentioned how long they had known each other, because that's important, Kernan pointed out that the 10-figure sum that Trump made in crypto was, quote, outsized, and asked whether he knew about the ventures his sons were making. Trump.
Can you imagine 2.2 billion since he came
No.
into office this time? 2.2 billion. And he's not done.
Didn't he sue the IRS?
Unbelievable. 2.2 billion. Okay, CC, I got you, sweetie. CC,
That's a lot. That's crazy. And how many? Oh my gosh, we could have used that money for so many things.
So many.
There's so much need.
So much money is just going by the wayside too. It's being wasted. You know, that reflection pool. That's another joke. You know, and to save face, they've actually hemmed up some guy, and are charging him with defacing the reflective pool or damaging the pool. With all those cameras around, you don't have any camera footage of this guy doing damage to this reflective pool. You just have witnesses.
Sorry, Auntie Mickey. I'm going to have
Oh,
to
it's
go out and come back in, sweetheart.
oh, okay, sweetie.
Okay.
But can you believe that? All
I
that money that was spent, and it just did more and more damage to that reflective pool. It's ridiculous. Okay, let me get her back.
it's a lot.
Okay, I see you now, sweetie. Can you hear us, Lady Letitia?
Sorry.
Okay, we got you now. We got you.
I was all over the place. Sorry. I'm at a place now where I'm sitting down. That is a shame
It is.
about the
It's
people
sick.
trusting him and believing that he's going to make these enormous changes. Right, Auntie Mickey?
Oh, yeah.
And
It was a big
but
old lie.
here's the thing about that. What did he do the first 4 years when he was in office? That was a sign of what
That
was
was a
to
big
come to me.
sign. Yes.
He didn't do a good job the first time. Why would he do a good job this time?
Exactly. And he knows he's on his way out. You know, but he thinks he's omnipotent. He believes that he's untouchable. And I'm sorry, dude, you're flesh and blood like anyone else. I don't understand. But what really gets me is that the ones that are going to be left behind, they're going to pay hell for this. Trust and believe when he leaves office and they start taking an account of all the crimes that took place. Now, he's got this little deal in place that he can't be convicted of anything that he did while in office. Okay.
What?
Right.
Okay, but the people that served you, that doesn't apply to them. And trust and believe they're going to start talking. Hi, Mr. Phillips. They're going to start talking. They're going to start spilling the beans because they're going to need plea deals to keep from going to prison. Because the things that they're doing to facilitate his crimes, they're just as guilty of. So we will eventually hear, you know, of all the shenanigans. But man, I tell you, it's just beginning. It's just beginning. I'm just hoping that we don't have to wait the whole term for him to check out. And that's a bad thing to say. I'm sorry. I'll be the first to say, yep, I said it. But man, just drop. You know, just drop. Go away. He's divided this country so much, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, he really has, and he's fed a lot of misinformation.
Absolutely.
Ever since he got into office, there's been more of the, the crazy conspiracies and people acting on them,
Right. Well, he's given them a reason to think that they can. You
Right.
know, he's given them the carte blanche and has co-signed all of their craziness to think that I've been thinking some weird thoughts, so he's been thinking them too, so they must be true. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's co-signed and pretty much he's the epitome of the nonsense. And the people that follow him, he fuels that crazy in them. You know, not
Yeah.
every MAGA person is nutsy cuckoo like him. Not every
No.
one of them. People are starting to, their eyes are starting to open. But these ones that are, the diehard hanging on in there, they can go right with him. They can go straight to hell
Right.
with him. because they're not operating on a level of love. They're operating on hate, and that's it. It's
And
all about
fear.
hate and fear.
Mm-hmm.
And they're finding out that all the support that they gave him, now they're next. They're
Mm-hmm.
next. They're the ones getting screwed. Those poor farmers, they've been reaping benefits for the longest, but now they're screwed. This guy told you what he was going to do when he got into office. And y'all said, oh, okay.
Right.
And definitely minorities just hot flashing. Definitely minorities.
Oh, yeah.
Truth be told, Trump want to be black so bad.
Yes, he
want to be a
does.
brother. He wants to be a brother so bad.
Mhm.
But it's sad. This is we're in the twilight zone.
It's been like that, right? For a long time.
Twilight zone for real. Let me start this back up.
You're right.
Claimed he
Twilight
could
Zone.
know about their profits if he wanted to.
What an AI.
In the disclosure this week, the amount of money that you and the family made in crypto, it was an outsized number. I was just asking, were you know about the crypto ventures? So that was just something.
By the way, I could know about it.
I
didn't.
said, right.
I mean, there's nothing illegal. There's nothing wrong with it. I could know.
There's a specific, I remember our Title 18, Section 208 from Congress, you, the vice president, and you do not have, you would have to recuse yourself.
I didn't even know that.
You would have to recuse yourself on every decision that running the country that could have anything to do with you. So it just isn't feasible to do it.
Well, I feel
At that point, Kernan cited Title 18, Section 208 of the U.S. Code, which prohibits executive branch officials from taking part in government matters that directly affect their own financial interests or those of their family or close associates. And Trump just laughed it off, saying, I didn't even know that.
He knew that. Come on, he knew that, but he doesn't give a damn. And we've got people that are coddling him in places. They've been strategically placed in offices that let him get away with this, including the Supreme Court. He stacked that Supreme Court to be on his side. So, and this Clarence Thomas, man, this coon, you need to retire, dude. Your handkerchief head ass needs to go. Self-hating. I've never seen a black man so self-hating in my life. I've never seen a man so self-hating of his ethnicity as him. It's sad, but this is what is in the White House and in the Supreme Court and even in Congress that is supporting this guy's derangement, and they're gonna go down for it too. They're gonna go down for it.
I think we shouldn't be surprised that your businesses are doing well, but how would you counter critics that say you're using the presidency to enrich yourself and your family?
Well, in a lot of ways, if you think about it, the stock has got up so much. The stock market today, it's up 500 points. It's up to almost 53,000. I watched your show and you had somebody on, one of your brilliant analysts, and they said if I had won the election, they said if President Trump could get the stock market to anywhere near 50,000, that would be an unbelievable achievement. And that was over 4 years. In other words, at the end of his term, 4 years, if he could get anywhere near 50,000, that would be, well, it's at 53,000, just a couple of points short of 53,000 right now. And that's essentially after a little bit more than a year.
But do you worry that if the Democrats were to win the House, that there's going to be endless investigations?
He never answered the question.
Well, I don't do anything having to do with my business. My kids run it. I put a lot of money. I had a lot of money, and I have a lot of money. I've made money. I'm a business person. I'm a really good business person.
No, you're not.
I've made money. I've made a tremendous amount of money, more than I would have ever thought I would have made. And I let people invest it. I don't even know who they are, but it's given to big firms like that are on your show all the time. My son Eric handles it. I don't talk to him about things such as this. I think I'd be allowed to. I'm not sure even what the status is, but I don't.
Well,
and he gives it into these like semi-blind trusts or blind trusts where people.
That's a load of bullshit. That blind trust is a load of. That's what the
He's
previous president
lying.
did. He's sitting up there lying his ass off. But this is the thing that gets me the most. That plane, that airplane, that was gifted to him by a dude over in Qatar.
Yeah.
This multi-million-dollar plane, and he gets to take it home when he's out of the office. You kidding me? And spent millions and millions of dollars to retrofit this to be a duplicate, so to speak, of Air Force One. He's already got 2 Air Force One planes. But no, he wants to take this one. He went and asked this man for this plane. Can you believe that?
You know what I just noticed? Lady Letitia said this a second ago while he was talking. He's not answering the question.
He's not.
And here's the interesting thing. You know, I look at patterns. When we were discussing in Lady Letitia's panel earlier, how when Phantom confronted Ralph, he kept not answering the question. Y'all remember that?
Yep.
That's a technique these people use. It's a kind of personality, it seems like, because they want to hide something and they don't want to answer your question, but they want to take up the time and the air.
Yep.
Ooh, that is good, Polly.
Yeah, it's a technique. What are you hiding? Why can't you just say yes or no at least?
Because then he could claim that he's very well aware of the dirt he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So he's using his illness, so to speak, as kind of a cushion to protect him from being responsible or having knowledge of whatever he's doing. He knows damn well what he's doing. So does his boys.
Exactly.
It's sad. It's really sad, and it's gonna take years to fix this.
Oh, I think it might take decades. I'm not even
Yeah.
joking.
Yeah.
People invest. There was a story today about Jensen Wang, who's fantastic, NVIDIA, and that I have some stock. I think it's very small. I think it's one of many companies that one of the big Wall Street firms invests in. So they said, "Oh, Trump has some stock in there."
But
I don't care about that. You know why? You know why I don't care?
Yeah.
Because I have a much bigger purpose. You know, this is the Oval Office. It's a much bigger purpose than whether or not I make money.
He's so obvious about it and he's so brazen that he just knows we're not going to do shit. That's basically what he's saying out here. But in a surprise turn of events, when it was over to Fox News to cover it, as they often coddle him, they were surprisingly upfront in their verbiage to the point that if it weren't for the Fox News header, to be honest, I would think I was listening to a different network. Because while the president likes to claim he doesn't, quote, have anything to do with his business and that, quote, my kids run it, it appears the Murdoch Rand network didn't get the same memo CNBC's Joe Kernan did to just compliment the president and move on.
We have seen 10-figure business deals breaking the Trump family's way for rare earth minerals and for cryptocurrency. The Wall Street Journal editorial board writes, assuming all of this is legal, it's still an unseemly display of using the presidency for family profit. It's hard to believe the Trump boys would be able to do the same deals if Dad wasn't in the Oval Office. The main difference between Hunter Biden's foreign dealings and the Trump projects is that the Trumps are brazenly open about theirs.
It's the biggest grift of all time. Donald Trump has turned the White House into his own ATM.
Last year, the Wall Street Journal reported about Binance, the crypto exchange. Binance took steps that catapulted the Trump family venture's new stablecoin product, enhancing its credibility and pushing its market capitalization up from $127 million to over $2.1 billion. Its incarcerated co-founder then earned a presidential pardon.
That's the other thing that gets me. All these people that he pardoned that did his bidding, he just, it's so blatant. It's just so blatant that the things that he does, that you can't take anything that he says seriously, or MAGA for that matter, you know. But now these Democrats, they gonna have to step up and do some shit too, and quit being so damn soft. That's another part of the problem.
I think the Republicans need to too.
Yeah.
You know what? Because I know, I live in Texas, so I have a lot of Republican energy around me. There's a lot, actually, I don't know if it's because of the people I come across on a daily basis or something. Most of the Republicans I know around me do not support Mr. Trump anymore.
Right. A lot of them have fallen by the wayside. They just they tried and they tried, and finally they just said, "Hey, the handwriting is on the wall. I got to get up out of here." But it's sad that it got to this point.
It is.
Had it been addressed much earlier, we wouldn't be in this predicament.
But I'm like you, Auntie Mickey. What is them Democrats doing? I feel like they're just sitting in office waiting on something to happen.
I can't do nothing. Yes, you can.
It really makes me wonder about all of them.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna say this, and I'm not gonna say any more about this statement. But I don't trust nan politician. They all crooks to me. Democrat, Republican, liberals, they all crooks to me. They all in it for the power and the money.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
It is what it is. It really is. But the way that they get away with, doing what they do, and they make these backdoor deals. Can you do this to me? And I'll make sure you don't see a day in jail. Wow.
Right.
That's messed up.
Right.
I do not have any business relationship with any of the sons of President Trump.
The president insists with the stock market going up, a rising tide lifts all boats.
So we're all profiting. I'm profiting because I have a lot of money and a lot of cash, and I give it to institutions. I don't know if they know what they're doing or not, but they buy a vast array of things.
A new interview with President Trump just finished airing on CNBC, and in it, the president was asked if he knew that the family was getting into the crypto business. The president said he could know it wouldn't be illegal, and that he feels badly for his sons, Don Jr. and Eric, because any business decision that they make is so scrutinized.
And as the subject was brought on during Fox News' The Five, Jessica Tarlov, who is oftentimes the only voice of sanity, was quick to point out that enriching yourself while in office is far from patriotic while the rest of the country struggles.
It's the story. The Qataris give Donald Trump a $400 million gift/bribe. Everybody, Democrats and Republicans, say, don't take it. Don't take it. It's a national security threat. Also looks really bad. He's like, no, I love this thing, and I'm going to ride it to the opening of the Teddy Roosevelt Library. It's day one. I was listening to, after the Colorado primary last night, to the AG, Phil Weisner, who is going to become the governor after. And he was talking about his American story and how his mother was born in a concentration camp. And that her mother wanted to get to America because she knew that this was a place where you would be treated fairly and you would be able to succeed, which he has. He went on to clerk for Ruth Bader Ginsburg. He worked for Obama, and now he's going to be governor of Colorado. And that is what people think of when they think about America, right? A place where you can be born in a concentration camp and you can get here and you can provide this kind of life for your family.
So you just disproved your own point.
I'm
you
not
said
done.
It was a bet. You said people are thinking of the Qatari jet.
Well,
and then you say, no, they're thinking about this.
No,
Make up
I'm
your
saying the
mind.
average, I have made up my mind if you let me just finish my sentence.
I thought you had.
No, because you cut me off. That's not actually a period. It's an interruption. They're different. The average American believes in those ideals that Weisner is talking about, and they're looking at the reality on the ground, which is that they can't afford a good living. They can't afford to provide for their kids. They can't own their homes until they're in their 40s in some cases. And they're looking at the president on the Qatari jet, who just made $2.2 billion last year. 1.4 billion.
They aren't envious liberals like
no,
you.
They're not envious. They're mad that the system is rigged against us and that the president.
Who rigs the system?
The president.
Oh, really? How does he rig it against them? Be specific.
Okay,
How does he rig it against them?
Clearly, this dude's getting his pockets lined too. He knows
exactly.
He knows what time it is. Come on, man. Sitting up here arguing with this woman. You know good and well. You know good and damn well what's going on. Conductor in chief. Right.
And use the Qatari jet as an example.
Well, first of all, when you think about the examples of past presidents, like putting a peanut farm in a blind trust, you know how corrupt this is, but he's rigging the system because when his stupid meme coins, for instance, they made all the money and regular investors lost their money.
How does the Qatari jet affect anybody?
How is this a tax on people?
What?
I know that this would be much more beneficial for you if these were just taxes on people, where we just take the money. He didn't put a gun to anybody's head and took money from them.
Well, who did Hunter Biden put a gun to?
He put his gun to his own.
Now, of course, the irony is that Fox News helped build this man. Fox spent years telling its viewers that Trump was not a corrupt billionaire, but a heroic outsider, a man so rich he could not be bought, a man who would fight elites, a man who would clean up Washington, a man that would never engage in new wars in the Middle East. He's so focused on the people at home. And now, well, Fox's own audience, they're being confronted with the possibility that the whole pitch was backwards. Trump was absolutely not too rich to be corrupted. The presidency actually made him even richer. And this whole thing lands harder because, as I mentioned, people, they're not doing well out there. They're struggling. Americans are dealing with high rent prices, groceries, insurance costs, medical bills that are skyrocketing to the point that Republicans are screaming that Trump needs to get engaged with this issue. Meanwhile, Republican colleagues and Trump sycophants are gutting resources to help feed the poor, while, of course, bending the knee to a man who is swimming in crypto coins.
So according to the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, the states with the biggest decline in children receiving SNAP benefits are primarily states led by Republican lawmakers who supported the Trump administration's SNAP policy changes. Nonprofits in states like Arizona, which is a purple state, and Louisiana, a very red state, they say demand for food is rising. ProPublica reports that Arizona's largest food bank has seen a 15% increase in need this year for about 300,000 more visits for people looking for food. What are you hearing from your perch?
And that's exactly what I was trying to say earlier, is that he's harming his supporters more so than anyone else. These red states,
exactly.
The red states are the ones that are suffering the most.
Right.
And
his supporters.
He could give two shits. He could,
and they'll still support him.
Yeah, yeah. And a lot of them are disappointed, but it's too much, too little, too late.
Changing? Yeah, are people? Is it shifting?
Wow.
Or I said I hadn't seen no shift. I said I haven't done a live on Trump though in a while.
Wow. Well, this whole plane thing. See, what they're not talking about very much is the fact that no, we didn't pay for that plane, but we had our tax dollars paid for the retrofitting of it. Millions of dollars. Oh yeah, that too.
The swimming pool and the ballroom. He lied. He paying for it. No, they had to stop construction on that fucker.
He's done so much damage. I mean, physical damage to the White House grounds and the property and just, I mean, this plane. They decided to upgrade it, to retrofit it to be similar to Air Force One. That took money. That took our tax dollars. That was millions of dollars. And the sad part about it is that this country had already had provision set aside to replace the two existing Air Force One planes with new ones. So, you know, they have two. And they have two more that were supposed to be ushered in to replace the old ones. And then he's got this thing. It's a waste of money. And he doesn't give a damn. Yeah,
he doesn't.
He doesn't give a damn.
Just like that parade. Remember that parade?
Oh, that's sad parade.
That was
That
a
was bad.
jokester.
That was bad.
Yeah, it's really not about what political party you belong to. I think we can all agree that our kids in one of the most wealthy countries in the world shouldn't be struggling with hunger this way, that parents, shouldn't have to choose between paying rent and putting groceries in the refrigerator or on the table. It doesn't make any sense. Last summer with these SNAP cuts, this program that really prevents kids from going hungry like they're going to be doing this summer. I mean, this summer kids are really heading for a summer where there's going to be a lot of hunger. It doesn't have to be that way. Fortunately, Congress is negotiating the Farm Bill right now, and it's an opportunity to reverse some of these cuts or delay them anyway. And I'm hoping that everybody that's listening can urge their senators to restore the SNAP benefits for our kids and for our families and for our communities across the country.
And this is where the whole July 4th spectacle becomes part of the same story and leaves a foul taste in anyone who's paying attention's mouth. Trump is trying to wrap himself in the flag, America's 250th birthday, of course, so he wants military flyovers, fireworks, a massive patriotic production. While he's selling patriotism, the financial disclosures show that he's making immense profit from it. He wants Americans to look at the sky and see fireworks, but the real story is on his balance sheet, and even Fox News cannot deny it.
New Midas merch. Head to store.midastouch.com today and get yourself the best pro-democracy gear and show your support. That's store.
That's a shame. That's really a shame. Well, to be
Right.
continued. To be continued, because every day brings something new.
Right.
Every day
It's-
brings something new.
It's a parade of embarrassment with this man.
It is.
You know?
It is. It is.
He's like a toddler.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
That part. Well, you guys, I am so glad you guys dropped by and hung out with me for a little while. I'm trying to get back in the hang of this thing. I ain't gonna lie. It's hard.
You gotta practice, you know?
That's
I
good.
know. I know, but
You did very well.
Well,
I
thank you,
really do
sweetheart.
think this was really informative. I'm glad I got to be a part of this,
Well,
Auntie
I'm
Mickey.
glad you
You're
guys
flowing,
came
girl.
by.
So, but 2
So-
hours is good.
Yeah, I
good
guess
job.
so. It's on its way to 2. But anyway,
Yeah.
on that other subject, we gonna talk about that some other time because she gives me a headache.
Yeah, we did talk about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we did. We
we
did.
talked about it. Mhm.
But I'm sure there will
And
be
it
more to
wants
be
us
said.
to.
Of course.
Yeah, it wants us
Of
so bad because it needs to be relevant.
Yeah. Yeah. When you named her It, I thought about that character from the movie It.
Oh.
So that is quite appropriate, actually.
It really
With
is.
them teeth, yeah.
You know, she graduated from Itadu.
Itadu.
Oh,
Itadu
Itadu,
University.
Itadu University, girl.
Are you sure it wasn't
Yeah.
Shitadu?
You know it was closer to that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the SH on the end of it. She's Shitadu. Shitadu.
Yes.
And had her
Yes.
auntie draw up the certificate.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, it would make more sense. And of course, the auntie put a 3.9.
Of course.
My certificate came in for my song.
Oh, it did?
And I did. I was like, oh, I got a whole sheet of paper saying it belongs to me. Okay.
Yes.
Can't dispute that. Can't dispute that at all. But
Right.
that was
That was cool.
that was another sad that was another sad set of circumstances that didn't need to happen.
She's so uneducated about, though. I cannot listen. I don't. I think I think I figured it out. I think that
Yeah.
she talks all these things, like she did about your lawsuit. She spent hours trying to rationalize and explain to her audience how you were going to lose. I think that's not for anybody but herself. Because instead of actually reading what the law says and using that computer to Google what certain words mean, how does AI copyright work, all those details, instead of learning, she will actually use her brain and make up stuff.
Wow.
And she thinks, I think maybe she was so spoiled when she was younger that she was able to make the rules of the house.
Yeah.
So she thinks she can make the rules.
She got away with a lot.
Yeah,
She thinks she can make the laws and make the rules. So, but no, ma'am, no, and that's why you lost.
Yeah, and see, some of the things that she says can get her into a lot of trouble.
Yes, ma'am, a lot of trouble.
Some of the shit she spewed off yesterday about you, I was like, uh-oh.
Oh
So
yeah.
Don't fool around and find out. You can't make kind of assumptions or innuendos and think that that's just gonna sit there, and be redundant.
Right.
Exactly.
It is not cool.
I already made a phone call today. So yeah.
Good.
I will not
Good.
stop, Maggot. You're not
Yeah.
gonna just get to do that, because you know what? Just like when she was growing up and her mom let her get away with things, if I let her get away with things, she's gonna continue to believe and get worse for the next victim.
Definitely.
And I'm not gonna let her do that. No. God, I'm a woman of God, and I do not, wash my hands off of something that is this serious.
Yeah.
I would feel horrible if there was another person that got all the stuff she did to me, because I think she's crossed the criminal line the most with me.
Yeah.
And if she, I don't want her to think that she can do that to people that are vulnerable. You can't. So I'm not gonna stop. And I'm not pressed like her. Okay.
No.
Everything she does, I know I don't live in a delusional world. I know that laws exist, and there are, I don't live in anarchy and where you can do whatever you want. No, I will follow the laws. I respect the laws and the officers way more than this delusional person that needs to take some medication or something because she's making up delusions that I think she's starting to believe by now. So
well, she's gonna get a real eye opener one day when when they come knocking on her door.
Yep.
Some of the things she's saying that, man, don't play.
Because
don't play.
Isn't that the same? Is that the same line everybody needs to call if something happens? Or no? Okay.
Well,
because I need to make a call.
I have the phone number that you can use, but I do have a personal investigator that's been on my particular case, and yesterday she crossed a big line, so
she did.
I did
she
send
really
that
did.
to him.
Good. See, I don't care what the bitch say about me because it rolls off my back like water. Something she might want to try. Some water.
Right.
Instead of using that Febreze.
Right. Who has a basket? You saw that basket? Man. It was so full of them. I have 3, one for the bathroom, one for the living room, another one for the room. But there was like 20 in there. Why so many?
That's her deodorant. Come on. That's her deodorant.
Come on.
Shit. But yeah, I ain't studying her, but I don't like some of the slanderous things that came out of her mouth yesterday. That was fucked up.
She went pretty low. She did.
Yeah,
and
that was fucked up.
Well, I'm just going to follow the correct procedures. And the thing that I don't think she understands, but those of us that are smart do understand, litigation is not quick. It's timely. If you have to follow the process, you have to file things. She thinks that because things haven't happened within a few months, and people forget. No, it's when you do the right thing and you report things the correct way with evidence and receipts. It takes a minute.
Yeah,
but
it's a slow turning wheel, but it
is.
does turn.
Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady. And I am slow and steady. And I'm going to win the race. And we're going to be able to, be successful at the end of this. Not just, through our healing, but we are rising above this.
Yeah.
Quite literally. We're not staying victimized. We have become, now at this point, we have done a lot of healing. Lady Letitia won her case. We have a lot of support. Danny is part of an advocacy. She gives a lot of advocacy and advice, just the way she talks. And she's upset that we have each other's back and we have support, because she doesn't understand that. She doesn't have any of that, and that's very sad.
It is sad.
Yeah. Well,
but anyways,
F
lady,
around and find out.
She will. She will.
F around and find out. That's all I can say.
I don't think she expected 3 strong and smart women to. I don't think she's ever come across 3 strong and smart women.
Well, she says so much about Danny, but this is all you talk about on a daily basis.
Right.
Danny. So, you make yourself look stupid.
Exactly.
You make yourself
she
look.
really
She has made Danny her content for how long? For
like
how
forever.
long? All
Ever,
up in the
like 2
thumbnails.
years.
Man, it's
almost 2 years.
Creepy.
It's
creepy.
It's a stalker. She's a stalker.
Stalking and not intelligent enough to look for content without looking to someone else to come up with the content so you can piggyback on them.
Exactly.
So,
and then,
Jesus, ain't there anything in Canada that you can talk about?
Yes, there is. I follow things, and she hasn't mentioned any of it. All that just shows me is that she's a Danny super fan.
That part.
She knows everything about Danny. She probably knows Danny's favorite color or who she thinks Danny is. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
Good one.
All right, ladies. Well, I'm going to let y'all
Thank
go.
you so
Everybody in the
much.
chat, thank you for coming by. I really appreciate you guys. I needed this support, and I just needed that little extra push. So
always,
I will be back again. Same bat time, same bat channel. Well, maybe not the same bat time, but it is what it is. But again, thank you guys all for coming. I really appreciate it. And I'll be seeing you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Much love. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hey there, my kinfolk. Thanks for stopping by. Auntie Mickey's house, where we reach for the sky. Every comment and smile, you make my heart glow. Together we're strong, together we grow. From gossip to politics, we cover it all. Sharing laughs and thoughts, having a ball. Your support means everything that I know. Feels like family here in this sweet show. So let's keep it flowing, keep the love alive. Every moment together makes me thrive. You're more than viewers, you're my kinfolk. You see my gratitude make it bright. Your support lifts me up, takes flight.